Hi. Hey, Dion, how are you doing? Hey, Teddy. you're always here pretty early. Uh, well, sorry, joke's on you. I don't have bee cuppers. It's too bad. I wish. I'm looking for. Gosh, I was looking for something. Shando. Shando's being a sweetheart. Let me get rid of this so we can see Shando. I need to wash these anyway. Oh yeah, I was gonna get some sunglasses so I don't have to stare into that light. Not dark sunglasses, just sort of tinted glasses. Gosh, my mouth's dry. Get my water. I'm gonna stop. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, they're there. Okay, they're orange. How's everyone doing? Another beautiful day, clean and sober by God's grace. Absolutely, Dion. Absolutely. That's how I feel. Thank you, Jeremy. Oh, my skin's dry though. Should put on some type of. Should do my skin routine while I'm here. Don't need that. That's expensive. Put on something that's not so expensive. Yes. Hi, Fixa. How's it going? How's everyone doing? Hi, buddy. Hey, guys, look at my buddy over here. Okay. Oof, that's really bright. Okay, let's point it at the dog. Hi, buddy. Let's zoom in a little bit. If we can put this on there. Whoa. 1 second. It's a heavy light. There we go. Hi, buddy boy. Oh, no. He's like, I don't like that. Oh, he hears someone else out there. So big. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi. You know, let's see. You know, hey, that's actually not bad. My dad wears like a headlight sometimes, and he'd forget to turn it off from time to time, and he noticed that like the dogs would just look up at him, and well, the other dog are, and they didn't seem to mind the light shining in their eyes, which is interesting. Wonder if it's less severe due to the color blindness or something. But he just came right up to me with that light shining right in his face. I was like, whoa. I don't think I'd do that. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, you know what? I think we should start with a Bible verse or something. And then go from there. Because I like reading Bible verses to you guys. Oh, okay. Okay, go with you guys, I should say. You want out, buddy? Hey, guys. I'll be right back. Just gonna go use the restroom real quick. my Shakti mat so you don't have to get yourself poked. Oh, okay. How's everyone? Thank you. Yes, guys, please like and subscribe. Much appreciated. Hi, Yami. How's it going? Okay. See what I have here. I have this stuff. It's a shrum. Almost gone. Come on now. They don't make these things long enough for the bottles they come with. There we go. Oh, it's a serum. It's like a niacinamide and propolis plus niacinamide glow serum. I think propolis might be derived from nectar. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Hey, Hawkeye. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Slept in a little bit, did some chores, and laid down on my Shakti mat for a moment, and then I started the live stream here. While charging my phone because, you know, my cable's broken. So I have to keep adjusting it. So it's taking longer to charge it, but it's all the way at like 98%. So that's good. Hi, buddy. What are you crying about? What you crying about? Zoomed in. What you crying about, buddy? What? You gonna play? Yeah, you play with your toy. You play with your toy. That's his favorite toy. You're a good boy, Shando. You're a good boy, baby. He loves his toy. I feel like my eyes look tired. And just a little bit. I like a little light makeup, you know? Just makes me feel more put together. But thank you. Sometimes I wear it, sometimes I don't. Stuff expires. I wonder how old that shit is. I just found it downstairs in the garage. Like, no one's gonna use it. I don't even know. This stuff, I never use this. It's supposed to have a nice cooling effect. You know, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this stuff. Right after I apply a little bit of face cream. Oh, because my skin's dry. Oh. Hey, how's it going, Tana? Tanid? Oh, I'm almost out of that, too. How's everyone? How's everyone doing? Hey, hey, hey. How's the connection, by the way? Is the internet connection good, or is it lagging, or what? I might be able to mess with that. And I hope this shit doesn't make me break out, but it's like night cream. Another day out in the snow. Oh man, I wish it were. You know, it's getting much colder here now. it's been warm, pretty warm for January up until this point. And yeah, it's gonna be out down to like the 20s, I think. Good, no lag, that's good. Shando had the hiccups a moment ago. Silly dude. Silly doog. Yeah, there's gonna be some pretty cold weather here, yeah. If it rains, it might actually be dry enough to snow. Thank you, Sergio. Yeah. I can imagine it snows in some places in northern India, right? But not in southern India. Where in India does it snow? I never think about snow in India. Let's see. Let's try this stuff. Stuff is like, I wish I could read it. It's Korean. Could probably find it on the Amazon, you know, the description in English. But it has something to do with like, there's like glacial in the name and it has a cooling effect. Let's see. But I haven't used it in so long. I've barely used it. It smells good. Huh? Really, it's... I really don't know what the hell this shit's for. Thank you, Johan. Just taking every day at a time. So welcome to my channel. For the most part, we talk about recovery from addiction, but we talk about other things like art. We talk about, you know, makeup, and I do my little skincare routine, and we read Bible verses and all kinds of stuff. We play video games, which, you know, I should be doing that more often. So, no. No Ambrose. Yeah, well, it's really nice to, you know, begin and end the live stream with a couple Bible verses. You know, that's pretty nice. I like that. Someone else had the idea, and I like that. Thank you, Johan. Really try to take care of my hair these days, absolutely. And I eat a lot of eggs. Eggs have biotin, egg yolks have biotin in them. Oh, snap. Okay, what is this stuff? I haven't even used it. Someone gave it to me. Heat serum. Okay. Create a frizz-free barrier with this multitasking biphase serum. A dual-layer formula to both safeguard strands and polish hair before and after heat styling. Oh, I never do that. I never do heat styling. Never know. Just keep it. Might expire though before I ever get to use it. I don't use any heat on my hair like that. It's not good for your hair. Yeah, you know what? I was born and raised Catholic, and I became agnostic for like 10 years. And then with my sobriety and all that, with my getting clean, it suddenly came back to me. Like, it seemed like God came back into my life, which is pretty interesting. I'm now born again Christian Catholic, and yeah, that seems to be pretty common with people who recover, you know? It's interesting. I find that very interesting. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a powerful thing. Especially when you lost it and regained it, you know? It's almost like God wanted for me to really solidify my faith in Him by questioning and maybe, you know, living through it a little bit more. It's like He wanted to toughen me up a bit. That's how it feels sometimes. I can't get over the fact that I chose St. Maximilian Kolbe as my saint, as my confirmation saint. I didn't know what drugs were at 13 years old, dude. Like I didn't know why. I mean, I didn't know what he was the patron saint of. I just knew his story and I was just intrigued by him. But it just so happened I found out later in my adult life that he is the patron saint of drug addicts, people with eating disorders, families, everything relevant. Crazy. Very light makeup just to make my eyes stand out just a little bit, you know. I mean, the eye makeup to me is the most important. My eyes tend to look tired without a little bit something to make them pop. This one seems well. Need a bigger mirror. Okay. Hello, boys and girls. Ladies. Well, there are no boys and girls on my channel. Hopefully. I don't know. I always say that my channel isn't kid friendly because we talk about drugs and stuff, and I know there are kids who struggle with that, so I'm a little like, should I? But no, I don't think so. No, there's some inappropriate trolls in the comments too sometimes, and I don't think kids should be reading that shit. Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone. Hi, namaste. Hey, Bunny. Thought I might hear from you, but not. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Hmm. Hi. Hi, Foss. Yeah, I'm trying to listen. He points 3 tomato shortbread cakes. Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Okay. Little itty bitty bit of mascara. Well, you know what? I don't know why, but I'm like getting nervous and tensing up. How to deal with an elder sister who has ego issues. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't have an older sister, but I have younger sisters with ego issues. I always wished I had an older sister, you know? I always wished I had an older sister. I think all girls who never grew up with elder sisters, most of them, wish they had older sisters, big sisters. Hmm. Ah, man, it's in my eye. Older brother, yeah. I have 2 older brothers. I'm the third from the oldest out of 9. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, 9. Yep. Homeschooled, Catholic. Yeah. You know, and they're right when they say that a lot of responsibility falls on the oldest daughter's shoulders, eldest daughter's shoulders. Oh, man. There's always something. Okay. There's always something there somewhere. Oh, dear Lord. Don't ever let anyone scam you. Oh, good grief. Okay. Oh, I hope that other dog doesn't disrupt Shando's peace right now. Huh? 2 older sisters, life's kind of messy, yeah. Because the addiction stops you from having a fulfilling time while you're alive. I had an addiction myself, and I can tell you that there was no day in which I had joy during that. Yeah, likewise. It stops you from having a fulfilling time. Everything just revolves around the drug and getting the drug. You see a $20 bill on the street, you just see a hit. You just see a needle. You just see another hit. yay, you know, it's like you don't see money, you see drugs. You see, oh yeah, now I'm gonna go to the dealer's apartment and go get my fix. Yep. And it's miserable to live like that. Eventually, you don't feel the same high. That honeymoon phase is super short lived. You become trapped in a never ending cycle of abuse. And, well, I mean, it's just ongoing. It's just on and on and on and on and on. It gets to the point where the only reason why you're using is to not get sick. That's no kind of life to live. That's no kind of life to live. It's a very ugly way to live. It makes you neglect your dental hygiene. It makes it so that you don't ever want to take showers because it's like you're a cat. You hate the feeling of water on your skin for whatever reason. A lot of heroin addicts are like that. I mean, I took showers from time to time, but I never felt like doing it. It was like having no appetite for showers or something like that. You know, it was like you just didn't feel like doing it. All I felt like doing was, and it's a very solitary drug. I mean, most people do heroin by themselves. A lot of people do heroin by themselves because it's like, you know, just once you just want to nod out and forget everything. You want to escape into that cloud, into that warm bath feel, you know. What the hell? Well, now I'm curious to know what Dustin is saying. Yeah, are they making weird assumptions based off of whatever? I don't even know. It's pretty weird how people make odd assumptions. Oh, I forgot I had this shit. Well, it's almost gone. Put that there. Okay. Agreed, and I bet Hawkeye said, agreed, and I begged my family for money and also didn't. And I begged my family for money and also didn't take showers during that time. Cocaine is the same in that sense, huh? I didn't take very much cocaine in order to suffer any effects like that, fortunately. In any case, I wouldn't have had enough money for it. I only knew like a couple people in my life who did it, and yeah, the only reason why I ever did cocaine in my life was because I went to a party and did some there, you know. Okay. I eventually started having psychosis from it, where I began to hear voices. Yeah, man, that sounds scary AF. Yeah. It's a miserable way to live, man. It's a miserable existence. There is a bot. Okay, Kyle said there's a bot farm somewhere with bots hopping onto random live streams, just asking if the host is LGBT. What the hell? Why? That's super weird. Kind of creepy. Well, they say they compare the feeling of heroin to like sinking into a warm bath or a warm hug. But it's the feeling is like that it becomes rarer and rarer to feel like that doing heroin when your tolerance goes up. Eventually it just like makes it so that you're not sick, makes it so you're not jonesing, makes it so you're not but you know, when I was deepest into my addiction, I would buy it like 2 to 3 times a day to make myself feel anything. You know, and sometimes I'd use twice a day because I'd start feeling sick within just a few hours. You know, tolerance goes up so high. I mean, you just need more and more and more and more and more, and you can't feel any high you're just trying not to get sick. You know, that's how high my tolerance got at one point. I was spending like $60 every day on it, if not more. I'd buy an 8-ball, and that would last me like only 3 days. 3 or 4 days, yeah. And that was $180. Hmm. Hey, Darcy, how's it going? Whoops. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, it's, I like to assure people that our dopamine gets back to normal. You know, our dopamine receptors are malleable, and with time and patience and exercise and living healthy habits and developing healthy habits, those dopamine receptors, they revert back to normal levels. You can start to enjoy things again. It's not like every time you're enjoying something, you think, well, but heroin felt so much better. No, I don't even think about heroin when I'm enjoying stuff like video games. I'm just completely immersed in the video game, or the drawing, or the good meal I'm having, or I enjoy baths now. You know, it's like, hi, Kale. How many days does it take to feel like your dopamine receptors get back to normal? It can take, it takes a long time. I mean, first of all, you go through heroin withdrawal, where it's a bone deep, muscle twisting pain, unlocalized. You'll wish that you had some type of freaking, you know, pain somewhere that would distract from that pain. You know, so that lasts about a week. I mean, at the peak is like day 3. Day 2 and day 3 is the worst for me, at least. You know, for a lot of people, 2, 3, and 4. Then it steadily the pain gets a little bit better. You feel a little bit better. You know, after a week, you feel better pain wise. But it's really, you don't feel completely normal until like, I didn't feel normal until like a month later. I mean, I felt weak as a kitten. But the pain for me, I don't even, it's like a lot of it's like a blur, but like, let's say after week 2, the pain, a lot of that pain was gone. I just felt super, super weak. Thank you, Donaldo. You check out my Instagram. In fact, I'll share that stuff with you guys, my Instagram, PayPal, Cash App, what have you. Because that's where I have all my art, and I'm always accepting commissions. You can always DM my Discord, which is emerald_wing. Let me see, yeah. Yeah, no one deserves to live like that, and I feel really sorry for people who they go into the doctor or the hospital to get some morphine or whatever for their pain. They go in to get an operation, and they suddenly become addicted to those opioids, and then since they can't afford it, they have to go out and buy the street stuff, and they become opiate addicts. It's very sad. It's not fair. Hey, Shark. We're live. Good for you, Obi. Gave up alcohol 3 months ago. That's not an easy one. Hey, Shark. I'm recovering from heroin addiction. I was addicted for 6 years, and I've been clean since February 28, 2023. Yeah, I mean, it takes a little while for all of it to leave your system. You have to have faith and give it patience, and just know that it'll get better and it'll leave your system, and that's how it works. Well, thank you, Shark. So yeah, I'm here to try to encourage people to recover, because I know that we can do it. I have firsthand experience, so I think that I can help people get through it and keep it up, because that's what I'm doing. Okay. Anyway. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. Okay. Stop it. Okay. Shando the dog. And my Instagram is Anna Katrina .art. Anna Katrina .art. Okay. Okay. Pin. All right. Cool beans. Have you done before, Michelle? Oh man, yeah, I had 2 cups of coffee. Yeah, methadone. I'm glad I didn't become addicted to that shit, man, or try that shit, because I know that stuff just leaches all the calcium from your bones. I might have to charge that thing again. If it goes out, I have this as a backup. Okay. Better start charging that. Yay. Cool. Okay, I hope that lasts. Okay. That, yes. Charging a nice brand new light. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Oops, oops. Be right back. Use the restroom, Shannon.
Dad come back. Santa stays in the bed because he knows I'm gonna come back.
Okay. Hey. Okay, I'll turn that up a bit. Oops. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Goddamn, what is it gonna take for you to stop? Who are you talking to? I have a bit of a runny nose, guys. It's that time of year. Yeah, I just subscribed and think these kind of diaries are important. Thank you, Donaldo. That means a lot. You guys are really helping my channel and I appreciate it. I'm getting very close to being monetized too, which that's gonna feel good. Just need a few more viewing hours. Thank you, Darcy. Yeah, it feels a lot better. It makes it, you know, you will feel better. I promise you. If you stay clean, if you keep going at it, you just become stronger. Your health slowly but surely goes, goes back to normal. I love this shit. It's like Rosamint. No, I'm not high. I smoke weed sometimes, but I'm not high on anything else. I'm not high on any hard drugs or anything, and I don't even drink anymore. I do. Well, you know what? I was a pack-a-day smoker. And I'll try not to vape in front of you, but, I'm trying not to put all my eggs in one basket. I see people vape all the frickin' time on YouTube. Hell, I've seen people smoke cigarettes. But if it triggers you, I'll try not to do it in front of you. I don't know who you are. And I don't want to upset anyone, so, well, there goes that light. Okay. Okay, one sec. Let me turn on the other. It's not going to be a very good one. Yeah. It's not going to be the best lighting, but that's okay. Hi there. How's it going? You know what? Still have, even though I haven't talked to him in a long time, he still has faith that I'm doing well. I'm not a toxic feminist. Why are you saying that? I'm not even a feminist because I don't believe in victim mentality and I don't think we need to say we're feminists these days since we get all the same rights as men. And yeah, I don't like to say I'm like oppressed or anything like that. So, but I can appreciate the original suffragettes who made sure that we do have rights and that we can own credit cards and whatever. I'm not a feminist. So there. In the modern sense. Obviously, I don't believe in victim mentality, because if I did, then I probably wouldn't have been able to recover from anything. It takes strength, it takes grit to overcome something like heroin, so. I have an idea. Actually, I want to wear a hat. Oh, you'd love to see my artwork? Absolutely, Michelle. I'll be right there. So, this is an oil painting. I wish I had better lighting. Let me see if I can get just a little bit out of here momentarily. There we go. It's gonna shut off a little, but the light's not gonna last here for very long. But here's the painting. It's oil on panel. There we go. I knew it. But that's my oil on panel. I'll show you some of my other artwork once my other light starts working, because you can't really. Well, actually, I might have something else. Oh, good idea. I have this little LED light here. Oops, sorry. Here we go. This is John Steinbeck. It's watercolor, and it's watercolor, gouache, and charcoal. That's not a bad light, but it is super bright. I'm gonna probably attach it to that thing. Oh no, where'd my little tack go? It's like I took the tack with it, huh? One moment. I'll just do that. Okay, let's see. I love this little light here. It's nice. I mean, it's really nice in case you're in an emergency situation. It has that flash, you can, has a little magnet, has a little stand even. Let me see. There we go. And I can make sure it's not like shining in my face. Let's see. There we go. A little bit. Oh, that's bright as heck. That is bright. Oops. I'm down on the floor. So. Yeah, bangs are getting a little long. Maybe I'll cut them a bit. Huh. Anywho. I act like a gangster? Why you say that? That's weird. No, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, it's about change. Hey, catchy electro music. It's a channel about changing our habits for the better after dealing with addiction, and it can be any type of addiction. Okay, there are lots and lots of things to be addicted to in this world. I don't hate men at all, Alpha Kenny, not one bit. I never said I hated men. You're twisting my words. I've said many times that I love men. I don't hate men at all, and I'm not a feminist. Will you get that through your head? Or are you gonna try to troll me on my channel? He's got nothing else better to do. Thank you. But thank you for complimenting my artwork. I don't hate men at all. The only reason, and if you're coming to that notion because you assume I'm like single or something, which not every single woman is a man hater, by the way. I'm single for the same reason men are single, because I have an introverted personality and I have a hard time getting out and meeting people unless there's something like college or work or me getting out there. I have a hard time volunteering, you know, just putting myself out there. And I'm a man lover. If you're gonna try to spread a misleading rumor around about me, then you know that's on you, because people can come and they can find out about me and learn that that's not who I am. If they want to assume things, that's fine. They're idiots. Yeah, I don't hate men. I'm focused on sobriety. Exactly. Like, where does that even come from? He just pulled that right out of his ass. Thank you, Alpha Kenny. And, well, doing this is out of my comfort zone, D. Victor. I'm introverted because, it's like right after all this, I do not feel like doing any more socializing. I do not feel like talking to anyone. After I do these live streams, I am pooped. I want to go lay down with my dog and look at true crime videos on YouTube or whatever you have, cartoons. I know, big contrast there. Cartoons and true crime, but I'm into that shit. Yeah, I've never been divorced, but I'm always afraid of that sort of thing. I hope I never have to endure that. I'm sorry you're dealing with that, man. Yeah. I mean, my boyfriend of like 4 or 5 years, almost 5 years, he cheated on me, and so I'm having a hard time. It's not like I don't trust men or anything like that, but I'm having a hard time feeling confident in myself because a lot of my confidence was ripped away, if that makes sense. Yeah, well, that's not who I am. I'm not going to stoop to that level. I know how much pain it causes people. Thank you, Fixa. You're so funny. Yes, everyone, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. This is actually a pretty nice little magnetic stand. It's holding up pretty well. Hmm. If I sing chair, huh? Okay. Okay. What song should I sing? Dang it. Okay. Okay. Do you believe in love after love? Do you believe in life after love? Okay. I can't. I can't. Thank you. Thank you for liking and subscribing. That was perfect. Well done. Mm. Pick a smoke. Billy Joel the Stranger is good at portraying the blindsidedness of our relationships. Yeah. I like some of his music. Do you believe in like and subscribe? It's going well, Andrea. How are you doing? Okay, well, let's get, let's, hmm. Do you want to read it some Bible verses, guys? What do you think of that? Do you guys want me to read some Bible passages? Thanks. Oh, do I? Keeps the hair out of my face and the light out of my eyes. We see how many celebrities you can impersonate for fun. Yeah. I don't know. That would, I'd have to be pretty loud for some of them, and I don't know, there's people walking around. I don't want to embarrass myself. Hey, baby, what you doing? What you thinking about? What you doing? Can I sing a song? Yeah, I could sing a song, but I'm not that good a singer, by the way. I'm not a good singer. Hey, buddy.
Go busy.
Yeah, that light isn't as intrusive there. Oh, am I going skiing? It's January, my friend. This gets the hair out of my face and all that. That doll gives you jump scares. Peekaboo. 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 What's the temperature? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I usually check right before I go out. Half of the USA is about to go skiing. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, I love dairy, though. I can't give up dairy, guys. I have to have sour cream on my enchilada. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Oh, no pressure. What are you talking about, Darcy? I'm sorry. I must have missed your last message. You look like a girl from The Matrix. Okay. Do you mean like Trinity or something? Let me see. Darcy. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I can do Bible study, absolutely. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Man, it's so hard being married to a narcissist. For real. I've seen that unfold with people, and it's super scary to watch because there are more of those people than I think a lot of us realize. It's scary, especially these days. I don't know. Maybe it's just more apparent because we have the internet and social media and all that, but some people have always tried to control each other, been controlling, egotistical, selfish. You saw that doll wink? Sheesh. Maybe it's just the subtle flicker of the light or something. Anywho, let's read a Bible passage or which okay. Yeah, absolutely, Nathan. Would you guys like for me to read another one? I'll give you guys the first choice, okay? Would you guys like to choose which Bible passage you like for me to read? Yeah. I'm sorry, Phil. I know what you're talking about there. It can be so psychologically tormenting and exhausting, and yeah. Yeah, Tanid, yeah. And I know how you feel to an extent. I try not to be like, I don't want to hurt anyone, Joe 13:7, thank you. Joe 13:7. Just gotta pray for people, Joe 13:7. Psalm 91. We already did Psalm 91, but I can do that again. One sec. Let me see. No, I don't. I mean, there is a Job in the Bible. I honestly don't think I've ever seen Joe in the Bible. So, or that would be Joseph, you'd think, but no. There's no Joseph and Job. There's Job. I'll do Job if you'd like. I don't know if that was like a typo or yeah, I don't know. 13:7 Job. John 13:7. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, what? I was like, oh no, I'm going to look like a total idiot. John 13:7. Thank you. Right here. Right here. Okay. Now he wants in. Here.
Come on in, buddy. Come on in. Good boy. Come on in, sweetie.
Okay, silly goose. Can I close my door now?
You're a good boy.
Uh-oh. Okay, 13:7. There. Jesus answered him, what am I? Okay, sorry. What I am doing you do not know now, but afterward you will understand. Peter said to him, You shall never wash my feet. Jesus answered him, if I do not wash you, you have no part in me. Simon Peter said to him, Lord, Simon Peter said to him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Jesus said to him, he who has bathed does not need to wash, except for his feet, but he is clean all over. And you are clean, but not all of you. For he knew who was to betray him. That was why he said, you are not all clean. When he had washed their feet and taken his garments and resumed his place, he said, I'm reading over it now, but he said to them, do you know what I have done to you? You call me teacher and Lord, and you are right, for so I am. If I, then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that you also should do as I have done to you. Okay, anyone else? John 13:7. Yep. Okay, I'll read Psalm 91 again, okay? We read that last night. That was a good one, so we'll read that again. 91. There we go. Sorry. It's noisy. One sec. Some water before I read. Some methylene blue. Oh, you know, I do that a lot, Son of Andromeda. I'll close my eyes and just read any random page to see if like God's leading my hand or something, you know? God, I got like blue teeth now. Better than yellow. Okay. St. Luke chapter 15. Sure, I'll do that. Right after I do a random one, okay? Phew. Psalms. Okay. Psalms 59:12. For the sin of their mouths, the words of their lips, let them be trapped in their pride. Okay. For the cursing and lies which they utter, consume them in wrath. Consume them till they are no more, that men may know that God rules over Jacob to the ends of the earth. Salah. Each evening they come back, howling like dogs and prowling about the city. They roam about for food and growl if they do not get their fill. But I will sing of thy might. I will sing aloud of thy steadfast love in the morning, for thou hast been to me a fortress and a refuge in the day of my distress. O my strength, I will sing praises to thee, for thou, O God, art my fortress, the God who shows me steadfast love. That was God's message to me to withstand the trolls. I just know it. Yeah, take that note. There is a Bible verse about Jesus wanting to eat from a fig tree and finds it without fruit. He then says that no one will eat from the tree again, and in the morning the fig tree withered. I don't know. I'd have to like look into that and study it. St. Luke chapter 15. Let's do that. Let's do St. Luke chapter 15. Oh, here we go. St. Luke chapter 15. Okay. Now the tax collectors and sinners were all drawing near to hear him. And the Pharisees and the scribes murmured, saying, This man receives sinners and eats with them. So he told them this parable. What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he has lost one of them, does not leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after the one which is lost until he finds it? And when he has found it, he lays it on his shoulders, rejoicing. And when he comes home, he calls together his friends and his neighbors, saying to them, Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost. Just so, I tell you, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who need no repentance. Just so I tell you, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who need no repentance. That's pretty awesome. Or what woman having 10 silver coins, if she loses one coin, does not light a lamp and sweep the house and seek diligently until she finds it? And when she has found it, she calls together her friends and neighbors, saying, Rejoice with me, for I have found the coin which I had lost. Just so, I tell you, there is joy before the angels of God over one sinner who repents. And he said, There was a man who had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the share of property that falls to me. And he divided his living between them. Not many days later, the younger son gathered all he had and took his journey into a far country. And there he squandered his property in loose living. And when he had spent everything, a great famine arose in that country, and he began to be in want. So he went and joined himself to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him into his fields to feed swine. And he would gladly have fed on the pods that the swine ate, and no one gave him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have bread enough to spare, but I perish here with hunger? I will arise and go to my father, and I will say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Treat me as one of your hired servants.' And he arose and came to his father. But while he was yet at a distance, his father saw him and had compassion, and ran and embraced him and kissed him. And the son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Bring quickly the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet, and bring the fatted calf and kill it, and let us eat and make merry. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' And they began to make merry. Now his elder son was in the field, and as he came and drew near to the house, he heard music and dancing. And he called one of the servants and asked what this meant. And he said to him, 'Your brother has come, and your father has killed the fatted calf, because he has received him safe and sound.' But he was angry and refused to go in. His father came out and entreated him. But he answered his father, 'Lo, these many years I have served you, and I never disobeyed your command. Yet you never gave me a kid, that I might make merry with my friends. But when this son of yours came, who has devoured your living with harlots, you killed for him the fatted calf.' And he said to him, 'Son, you are always with me, and all that is mine is yours. It was fitting to make merry and be glad, for your brother was dead and is alive. He was lost and is found.'" There we go. That was beautiful. Very beautiful and relevant. Relevant, it's like, that's kind of how we are as addicts, as recovering from heroin. Kind of like being lost and then being found. I don't know. It seems Hawkeye. They seem like anytime I open the page on any given day, there's a passage that resonates with me. I can't really say which one specifically, and I'm certainly not like, I don't memorize them probably like I should. Sorry. You keep it okay. Well, geez. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, you would be feeling your worst on day 3 without it, but you should keep it up and just quit. That's what I think. Yeah, well, you saw me trying to hide it. Whatever. I think you're trying to be controlling, man. Yeah. Oh, well, you know, the one I opened at random really stuck out to me. That was like, whoa. But I really liked that one too. That also stuck out to me. Pretty much the same. Um, yeah. Yeah, same Andromeda. No one's perfect. I was a pack-a-day smoker. I do what I can to. Oh, there should be some discipline. Don't talk to me that way. You don't know me. You don't know me. Acting on the word means a lot more than knowing every letter by heart. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, absolutely, son of Andromeda. Absolutely. Yeah, when people constantly like recite the Bible, I sometimes wonder if they actually practice what they preach, you know? Maybe not that per se, but a little condescending, yeah. A little condescending and judgmental. But that's okay. Thanks, Sergio. I spoke to cannabis for 40 years and then gave it up, which is okay. Message retracted. It's okay. Hmm. Yeah, well. Oh yeah, time to crack my back. Oh yeah. Thank you, Exile. Yeah, I don't feel even when I was an outpatient, they let me smoke cannabis because it prevents drug dreams and it helps me to eat better. So there are some benefits, and I don't feel that bad doing it. Hmm. It's a known fact that even the devil know how to cite the Bible front to back. That says a lot about the true purpose of the scripture. Follow your heart, and if it's the right place, you'll feel it, huh? Yeah, it's important to find our relationship with God for sure. Thank you, Worm Buffet. I like this beanie. There are some medicinal benefits to weed detached from the moral bad thing we think of about it. Yeah, I mean, you know what, Narcan? It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'll have people saying like, "Oh, weed's good, you should smoke it," and people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't smoke weed." And it's like, seems like once I once it's obvious that I've done it, people start criticizing me. But if I haven't done it and I talk about it in terms of like, I'd like to quit someday, like, that sort of thing, people go, "Oh no, you should use it." So it's like can't please everyone. Lesson learned. Can't please everyone. Yeah. Yeah, well that's what the name Lucifer means pretty much. It means doesn't that mean angel of light? He was God's most beautiful angel at one point before he decided that he was better than God. Hmm. Yeah, as you well know, I'm a painter. Here's another painting, by the way. I just finished this one. This is a commission. I'm going to deliver this when I find a perfect box for it. But here it is. It's Chester Bennington watercolor. I don't know if you see it all that well. There we go. That's a watercolor on watercolor paper. So I enjoyed doing that one. So there's some more of my work there. Come on. Let's get in there. I don't like that sound. It's a great scratch. Okay. Come on, get in there. Just want to get there. Come on. I'm just trying to get it on the nail there. There we go. Oh gosh. Like that, so. There we go. It's a little crooked. There we go. Whew. Don't wake the dolls. Yeah, even Xanax. Yeah, Xanax is not a good thing for me to do. Oops. Oops. Okay. Yeah. One of my regrets in life was not buying the tickets for an LP concert, and a few months later, I lost the opportunity to see Cornell live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't you just hate looking back on shoulda, wouldas? Yeah, weed helps with the side effect of subs. Yeah, well, I'm on subs, and they put me on a lot of them. Linkin Park, yeah. Yeah, man, I wish I could have seen them live too. I loved them as a teenager. And it's really sad what happened to the front man, Chester. Hmm. Huh. Well, I don't think I would know what that sounds like on GTA San Andreas radio music. Do you have to live in California to know what that sounds like? Hmm. Yeah. Well, you know what, Sam? That's why we talk about things like art and video games and things we enjoy day to day. We goof off the shenanigans. We play with my dog. You know, it's just normal stuff, and we show that we're more than our addiction. That does not define us. That does not define us at all. Yeah, self-medicating just ends in tears. It does. But yeah, I don't like labels. I don't like being labeled. So you know, I do other things on my channel. I express other hobbies and other interests other than trying to encourage people to stay clean and to stay away from unhealthy habits. Shando's a good boy, all right. He sure is. He's a sweet boy. You just rest your precious head. Just a sweetheart. I actually really like this stand. It's nice. It actually is really nice. Oops. Okay, just trying to get it on there. There we go. Yeah, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, please. It's very much appreciated. Thank you, Fixa. Mm. Yes, same here, my music Gen X. You know, there I have to have some type of substitute. You know, I'm so anxious and I wish I didn't have any like uh, fixation. Do I live where I want to be? I'd rather not live in Oregon. Thank you very much. But I have family here, and so it's not like it's not as simple as just get up and go, you know? I can't even drive, unfortunately. I need to get my learner's permit and do all that. But, you know, I don't really have anyone who can teach me right now, who can teach me how to drive. I gotta wait until, well, I mean, could probably ask someone, but a lot of people, a lot of my friends don't even drive. They just use transit. I mean, we have really good nature. We have great, you know, national parks. I think that if I had more purpose in my life, like if I had a job and was making a consistent income, a job that, you know, that I was good at and could do well, then I some of that anxiety would go. If I had a job where I could bring my dog with me and everything was hunky dory, then everything would be great because then I'd get to move out and I'd get to sort of, you know, advance further and open new chapters and not be in this stagnant place of uncertainty and worry all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Mm. You youthful porpoise. Work with young dolphins. That's a youthful porpoise. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Barney. Yeah, slowly does. Slow and steady wins the race. Thank you, Brian. That's kind of what I'm doing, but I mean I'm working hard, I'm staying active. Wow, 1,400 in rent. That's a lot. It's more than half of what he makes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thank you, Robbie. Oh, thank you, Nathan. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah. Yeah, there's no promise of an easy life, that's for sure. You know, it's unfortunate. Sometimes it seems like, you know, the mean, corrupt people get it, you know, make it big and get it easy so far as money is concerned, and then, you know, so many good people in this world struggle and deal with tons of loss and tragedy, and they just keep going. Yeah, man, I would love to own my own home. Yeah, yeah, no one wants to live in Portland, dude. Well, I hope you're okay, Cindy. I hope you didn't, like, I mean, that's pretty vague. I hope you didn't, like, swallow a handful or anything like that. I hope you're okay, man. How are you doing? Son of Andromeda said, I believe that there's a storm before the calm, and it all comes down to how we handle the stormy situations to enjoy the calm seas ahead. Absolutely. And sometimes it could take a while. You just got to hang in there. Absolutely. And there are so many blessings. We got to remember that. Absolutely, Oscar.
What you thinking about, buddy? Aw, baby boy. Baby boy, I love you. I do. Well,
Yeah, it is hard to get a good job. I'm gonna try to find like a doggy daycare job. I have to have a job where I can take Shando, or might be able to find like an arts and crafts store that's not so like high end, you know? I don't know. Let's see. But somewhere I can take my boy. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
yes, that's Shando.
Quite true. And that's the thing. I mean, I'm very glad I got Shando. He's everything to me, but it is harder to find a job. I worked in the food industry, cafe industry for like 10 years. But I would like to find something different than that. I would like, I'd like to expand. I'd also like to help people out with addiction. I'd like to see where that leads. I don't own a place. I live with my parents right now. I need to make a consistent income, get a job and all that. Thank you, Barney. Yeah, I believe that too. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I like these glasses. Well, I'm really the only one who does all the housework around here, so there's that. I make up for it like double. I, you know, everyone does what they can. Also, my dad really needs help. He needs help with the house and taking care of it because he's got to take care of my mom. But I think, yeah, we need to like find a place that's like wheelchair accessible or something. It's not, I don't think it's snowing here. No, it's not. It's just, it doesn't look as cold as it is. It looks pretty dry. The sun's shining on the street. But, it's not like, yeah, it's not snowing or anything. It's not dark today for 4 o'clock. It seems like the days are getting a little lighter. Feels like spring's coming early or something. Well, I certainly don't feel like a burden when I'm the one keeping the house clean. And when I'm always there to help. Especially when seems like my dad would fully embrace everybody sticking together. My dad loves all of his kids, but he understands when I need to be free and I need to move out and I need to make my own living. And that's what I've always strived for. I was the first kid out of all 8 of my siblings, out of 9 kids, to move out. And, you know, I've lived in various places, you know. I mean, I moved out with my boyfriend. We moved to like, we lived in like 3 different places. And then he cheated on me, stayed in that apartment, moved to another apartment that was more affordable. Eventually I couldn't afford that. You know, it was pretty tight. My dad said that my grandma was living alone and that she would love to have me, so, and I didn't want for my grandma to be alone, and I loved her and I love her so much. She passed. But I lived with her until she died 4 months later, and then I went in to move in with my sister. They had roommate issues, so they had to move out, and then I had to move out. I moved into student housing. That's when I started doing the heroin. That's when I invited someone into my house, and they told me that it would help my social anxiety, and I did it, and it gradually became an addiction. I moved from there to other units in student housing, to other buildings in student housing around the area as I went to college and moved back to my parents' place. Then I moved back to student housing. Then I moved back to, and then I moved into my own apartment. Someone helped, my coworker helped me get an apartment. I moved into a different place of a roommate when and after that they found out I was using heroin, and I got kicked out, got suspended from my job, and so now I'm here after recovering from heroin, going through cold turkey, and now I'm just, I was invited back to work at the cafe just 6 months later, even though they planned on suspending me for a year. I worked there for a while until they shut their doors for good. And so now I'm struggling to find a job because they shut their doors. My boss would have held up the fort. The boss who had hired me 10 years ago, 11 years ago. But he had a minor heart attack and had to have my coworker be the manager, and they threw in the towel. They just decided to close the place like 4 months later or so. Be right back. Shanda wants out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of stress. Yeah, well, he used to beat me too, so I am glad I'm away from him. And he used to embarrass me in public. Oh, yeah, he did more than just cheat. But don't worry, I'm not going to name any names. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. You know what? I should look into being a drug counselor. I should call those people. It is Saturday though, so they're closed. It'll be closed today and tomorrow, but I should definitely call them. Because, yeah, I'm considering being a drug counselor. Thanks. Full-time baddie. Anywho, probably gonna start making some dinner pretty soon. Hey, Raphael, how are you doing? What was my work shift at the cafe? I worked solo afternoons. It was just me there. And during the last 4 months that I worked there, I had Shando with me, and he kept me safe. Man, we've had some scary instances at that cafe, but where I was alone. Didn't I mean I was lucky to have my friend there. Actually, I wasn't quite alone, but man, having Shando makes me feel so much safer. But yeah, I worked from like 11 a.m. until 5 or 6 p.m. actually, 6 p.m. because that's how long it would take me to clean up the whole place. In fact, sometimes it took me till like 7 or 8 p.m. to get that whole place cleaned up. Yeah, drug dreams are the worst. That's the thing about weed. It helps with that. Hey, good afternoon, Big BB. How are you doing? Oh, thank you, Christ. Christ Bavois. Yeah, some people say it's manly, but I think they're just jealous. And we lift weights. We lift weights. I haven't actually done that today. Not yet. Let's see if I can do this starting out. Not, with my arms not exhausted. Okay, not quite. Not quite. Okay. Now you want back in, huh? Told you it was boring out there. One sec. Well, I'm gonna just do a few of these. Okay, I'll let you in. One sec. Come on in, Shando. Come on in, buddy. Yeah? Yeah, we'll make dinner soon. I'm gonna do this first, though. Come on in. Come on in. You're being a silly boy. I know. We should do something. It's freezing out there, though, buddy. I think you'll be cold. Yeah? I know. I wish we had a warmer tool for you. Okay, now, gotta do this. Yeah. Get that left arm. Hey, buddy, doing some exercises. Some weightliftings. All right, buddy. Right. What kind of exercises do you do? You run and you walk. You're a good boy. I once tried to teach Shando how to dance. I don't know. I think he's too big. Oh, now it's getting heavier. Yeah, now it's starting to burn. No, he's giving me kisses on my other hand. Okay, I think that's good enough for now.
Hi. Oh, I love you too. I sure love you.
How many kilos? Oh, they're 10 pounds each. They're 10 pounds each. Christ Bavua. Oh, yeah, that sounds good, Oscar. That sounds really good. Yeah, exercise is so good for recovery. See, that's from hard work right there. And it's worth it. It's worth it, guys. It feels nice when your muscles are like, you know, they're burning from the exercise a little bit. It's a pleasant burning. Yeah, yeah, and drug dreams are torturous. Yeah, lifting weights is great. I try to do it every day these days. You know, it's actually really good for you. Thank you. Hmm. Yep. Yeah, mine are just 10 pounds each. I know there's another set of dumbbells somewhere that are lighter. Don't know where they are though. Might be by the fireplace. I'm not sure. Oh, Ayahuasca. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Ayahuasca. It's as if the universe cleans your hidden shadows from the inside out. Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. Someone once mentioned that to me, and I would love to do that. Try that shit. Lifting all that weight with cool glass is going to require consistent protein and certain level of calories per day to be effective. I'm not vegan. I eat meat. I love red meat. I eat all kinds of meat. Yep. But I do a lot of chores. I walk a lot. Hmm. Seriously, Brandon? Wow. Man, I would love to try that. Huh. I'm so curious. See that? Thank you. Thank you. The goof is here. It's the other dog. It's not my dog. It's a wonderful experience, but be aware of where to do it. There are spiritual retreats specifically for that. It takes a few days off grid, usually far from the city and close to nature. Huh, interesting. Well, it's like, you know, if I take shrooms or LSD, I always plan my trips so that I'm in a good place. I know, so I'll be assured that I'm gonna be in a good mindset. Yeah. Hi, baby. My boy.
What you thinking about, Shando? What you thinking about, honey bear? You thinking about something serious? Why so serious? Why so serious? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, pause. No. Oh my dog. Sweetheart. Sweet princess, camera shy too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. What if you're scared of the shaman during your trip? What if you start hallucinating? Mm. Hey, well, I'm gonna go make some din din pretty soon. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will go do that. Take you with me, maybe. Hey, come on. All right. Hey, baby boy. Okay, let's see here. Hi. Shando, don't bark at the cat. Don't bark at the cat. Hey, do I have to go in there? Hey, what? Stop that. You can go outside? Come on. Come on, Shando. Gonna go? Go. Go outside and park? Yeah? Yeah? You go outside? I'm gonna close that then. You cool? Hi. Oh yeah. You better put it. Bobby. God, I hate that milk jug. Oh, it's almost impossible not to spill it. So many seeds on it. Spill it. Close that. Okay. Hey, buddy. you're thinking about.
Non, så håller med. I'm gonna go ahead and have these pickled eggs actually feel really good. They're gonna be really good after 1 week, so I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have one for the extra protein. Okay, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of cayenne. Okay, buddy, I'll let you in. 1 sec. Okay, Artie.
Okay.
They're good when they have that rubbery texture, but they're especially good at when you put them in there for a few weeks. Actually, the egg white and everything is pretty good, but it's epic. Like it has the texture of a century egg or something when you pickle them long enough. That's right. That's not for you though, bud. Okay. Too salty. Felt like cayenne pepper up my nose. Oh, I knew that was coming. So good. I don't think you gotta wait like 4 weeks to have one of them. But 2 weeks, trust me, those pickled eggs will be 10 times better. That yolk will have that delicious consistency after that period. Hey, buddy. What you thinking about, kitty cat? What you thinking about, boo? I'll turn that down a bit. that doesn't boil over. Not sure if it feels like your insides burnt. Oh. Nice. Pick. They need to have time to pickle until the brine reaches the center. You never want to use the same jar of pickle juice either to make 2 batches of pickled eggs. You want to use always a fresh jar of pickle juice, because the eggs will leach out all the brine, and you want all that brine. So pickled eggs and some cream of wheat for dinner. What is that? Here. It's gonna be good. Glad I started those chia seeds early. Oh, should also get some blueberries. Got that nice and warm. There it goes. Want some blueberry Shando? I'll give you a few. Maybe I should make a smoothie. Just make really good smoothies. Here you go, hon. Whole bunch. Give you a few because they're expensive. Skim a little bit of that fat off the top there. Okay. Uh-oh. Up, down. Shrink. Is it all fluffy right there? Huh. Okay. Tiny bit. I don't think that was filled all the way there. Okay, I think that's good enough. Closer to that. doing? That's my jam. Not a very big jar there. I mean, they say 14 servings. I don't think there's 14 tablespoons in there. Maybe. Okay. Doesn't seem to be that much. I don't think this lasted that long. Hide it so that no one eats any of it. Because I licked it. I love hemp seed hearts. I wish they weren't that expensive though. They're so good in cream of wheat. It's a chia pudding with jam and made with jam and milk. Mmm. Some delicious pecans. Oh. I love pecans, guys. Put a few extra in there. Some of it's kind of clumping up. Really whisk, 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 whisk. Hey, you. What? What's the cat doing? Should make some more coffee. That sounds good. Oh, a little bit of vanilla. Showing you how to make perfect porridge, guys. Little bit of vanilla. Just like a few drops. Not even very much. Try to get that early on in the cooking process. Some of those pecans and everything. Yeah, a little bit of nutmeg. Not too much, not too much. That stuff's strong. It might be a lot of nutmeg though. It's gonna be delicious. I hope there's a little bit of clumping. I kind of like that doughy texture. How's the connection going, guys? Hey, Brandon, I'm mixing some more porridge. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm getting more than that in my diet. Whoa! What was I doing? Oh yeah, if I don't save that pork chop, I'm not getting it. I'm not gonna waste that, so I'll make that later. over. Oh yeah, that's way too hot. Okay. That might be the rest of it there. Okay, excuse me. Okay, I think that's thick enough. All right. Thanks, James. Hey, I'm making cream of wheat, even though I kind of regret it because I just found pork chops in the fridge. I'll save those for later, though. If I didn't find those, I wouldn't have gotten any at all, so I'm actually glad. But I probably would have regretted not getting to have this too, though, because this is like the perfect comfort food for me today. It's a cold day. This is what I just love to eat, personally. But I'm not like vegetarian or anything like that. I'm not vegan, nothing like that. I have a video where I'm eating like a ham sandwich or something, I forget. But I'm sticking it up to the vegan teacher. Okay, time to decorate it. That's an awful lot of words there. Hot. Oh, that was hot. Let's hope that I don't end up like that British journalist who swallowed a crab cake and died. Nice. It's delicious though. Pour some milk on it or something. Oh, those frozen blueberries will definitely cool it down. So I love hemp seeds. A little bit. Keep it. Let's spill it out. I love chia pudding, man. I love chia seeds because you can be so creative with them. And they're super good for you. So, blueberries. Them sort of spread out and cool the. Oh yes, some raisins. 50% less sugar in these ones. I love it when they're all compact. And the one from what you doing, buddy? What you thinking about? Thinking about how much your mother loves you? I love you with all my heart. You're a good boy. You're a nice boy. Yes, you are. And a sweetheart. Here, let me get you some food, buddy. One sec. Wash that with scissors. Okay. Where's your some for me to dry my darn hands on here? Here, buddy. Little food for you. Let me get you some more water. Yeah. Some water. There you go. Because when I have my pork chop, I'm also gonna make potatoes with it. Make some baked potatoes, or no, maybe some mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. Look at that beauty. Look at that. It's got all the chewy craisins and a chopped prune, and it's got the nutty hemp seeds. It's got the jammy chia seed pudding. So delicious. Cream of wheat is flavored a little bit with nutmeg, and hopefully you don't fall in it. Hella good. Doing good, Joseph. How are you doing? Come on in, Shando. Come on in. Thought you wanted to eat your food. Come on in, though. Come on in. Yeah. Come with Mama. We're gonna close the door. Oh, he's being silly. It's like, I'll come in after you do. He's gonna go back and eat his food because he knows he's not getting much of this, Finny. Now that's good, man. That was actually a good amount of nutmeg in there. And those blueberries are really nice. Let me close my door. Excuse me, big boy. give you a blueberry, okay? One sec. One sec. Here, I'll give you a blueberry. Here, have that. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, blueberries, frozen blueberries though, because there's never a guarantee that fresh blueberries are actually going to be good, especially this time of year in this area, even though Oregon is a state of blueberries. But frozen blueberries, they're almost always guaranteed to be, well, in my experience, they are guaranteed to be delicious every time. And they're better for making desserts too. No, they're frozen blueberries. They go really good with cream of wheat, man. This is Mama Suppers. And the chia seed pudding adds a layer of texture to it. It's really good. My boy's begging. Sorry, honey. I don't want to give you too much wheat. If any. Yeah, I love fruit. Blueberries are one of my favorites. And I like green bananas. And I like apples when they're in season. It is 5 minutes till 5 o'clock p.m. It's like cake with that chia seed on top. It's so good. I love a good steak. It's been a long time since I've had a steak. Well, I can imagine. Yeah, too much fat and dairy will make you sleepy. I mean, this is pretty good and kind of rich. I cook it with whole milk, so. If I could move freely to any country / continent, I would have to think about that. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think I love America. I wouldn't really want to move from America, but if I could travel anywhere, go anywhere, live somewhere for a while, maybe the Netherlands. I'd have to think about it though. Yeah, it's a little early in the early evening. So let me guess what time it is in Queens, New York. Is it like 8 o'clock? Is it 8 or 9 o'clock there? Because that's all the way at the other side of the continent. 7:56. I knew it. I almost got it. 7 or 8. No. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Gosh. Hmm. You want out, bud? Okay. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. Just hanging my good sweater up. Coat, jacket, I mean. Not a sweater. All right. I love the creme de la creme of wheat. It's my favorite cereal. That and grape nuts, but the grape nuts have to have honey, and they have to be saturated in milk for a certain amount of time so that it's not mushy, but saturated with the milk and just has a pleasant consistency. I love that shit. I like my grape nuts with chopped greenish bananas and honey. So delicious. Yeah, I need to get some grape nuts, even though it costs like $8 a box. And each box is tiny. I mean, seriously, it says, oh yeah, a serving's like a half a cup. No shit. No, it's not going to be half a cup. It's going to be a whole cup. That's a serving. That's a serving. It's going to be a whole cup. And so that makes it so that there's only 5 servings per container. 5 servings, not 10. 5. Little pucky. Boy, let's lift some weights real quick. Hey, I'm almost 35 too, Joseph. I'm going to be 35 February 26th. Watch the UFC, huh? Okay. Oh, really? Someone's vape blew up on their lips? Yeah, I'll be careful, all right. Man, that's scary. Congratulations, JJJJ. Thank you. Yep, I'm gonna be 35. I was never good at sports, but if I could be into any sport, I mean, do you consider hiking a sport? Do you consider swimming a sport? I'm not good at swimming though, but I enjoy it. If I could enjoy any ball sports, I'd probably learn how to be good at tennis. I enjoyed tennis. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's practice, practice, practice. That's right. You're not just born talented. You don't, it's not like a fountain of magic. We practice. We love what we do when we practice it. You combine love with practice and you'll get talent. Hmm. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I should go to some gyms. That would be cool. Even to just like join a community of like-minded people, I yeah, working out is great. Nice. Yeah, I've never heard of a gray sea gem. I'll check it out. Yep, my name is Anne. Yeah, dumbbell curls, dude. Absolutely. Oh, careful. Damn, my laptop. You know what? Arms are done tired. Okay, we're good, we're good. Jeez. Careful now. Don't do that. Okay. Okay, wait. Nah. Why don't we play some games? Skyrim? Skyrim? No, oh, wait. I could get myself a mirror sometime. Wait a minute. You just want to way down outdoors. Okay. Oh dear, guys. We're running out of battery, and I'm not going to be able to charge this while I'm live streaming because my cable's broken, and I got to wait for my new one to come in the mail. So there's that. Huh. So, I guess we're not doing that right now. I might do that later, but not right now, yeah. In fact, I was thinking about that. I think I might tend to Shando and see what he needs and everything else. I just give him dinner, so he's just resting. Yeah, well, I do that gaming sometimes. People like to watch me game, so that's part of my channel. One thing that I do sometimes. A lot, actually. But lately, it's just been working on that commission. So if anyone would like to commission me, that's very welcome, and I'm very grateful for it. Hey, Scotty. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah, want to go visit Shando? Let's go visit Shando. Let's go see Shando for a minute, okay? Remember to like and subscribe. And go see Shando.
Hey, baby. Hi, dares. Hi, dares. Hi. 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 Oh, yes, of course. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Hey, how about pause? Give me pause. Give me. Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the pause. Wow. Goodness. Yes, I know. Give me pause. Yeah, you like to play. Ah, you like to play. You like to, oh my goodness, getting hugs. Getting hugs. Oh my goodness. Left and right. Okay, wait. Yeah, hugs. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. I know. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes. Yes, you're a good boy. Now, let's not. I should go somewhere else. Oh, that's got something in it. Magnetic tiles. Tile creativity beyond imagination. Interesting. Okay, buddy, what you doing? What you doing? You got a toy? You got your bone over there? Oh, you're gonna have a tantrums. You're gonna have a tantrums. No, he's just playing. He's just playing. Oh, did you lose your bone under there? You got like 4 of them. You gotta have all of them. There you go. Get it. You got it. You got it. You got it, big boy. Gosh, I wish the recycling would come like once a week instead of every 2 weeks because, gosh, darn it. So much freaking recycling. Shando, come on, buddy. Would you move? Would you move so I can move that back? Here, here's your bone. There. Got so much muscles. Yeah. Piles up so fast. You got some shopping addiction. Is it a big scam? You mean we should just throw it into the dump trailer or something? You are a goofy dog. A nice bone. You like it when I'm here with you. So guys, if my phone shuts down, it's because I'm out of battery. Let's see where we're at now. 17%. Okay. You know, he goes everywhere with me, Shando. Shando goes everywhere. He went to work with me. He goes to all my interviews with me. He even visits the doctor with me. You know, he goes everywhere with me. So I can't, just leave him behind now, I gotta find a job where I'm able to take him with me. Yeah. What's spilled on the floor there? Yeah, that looks like something weird. Ew. Wonder if it's milk or something. What are you doing? Or maybe it's from the cottage cheese container or something. I give him the empty-ish container. Ends up in a landfill anyways, huh? Yeah. That sucks. All our hard work. So yeah, it's sure a lot of these things that they make us do are just mere distractions. Distract us from what's actually going on, what's important.
Well, you know what? Let me see. You know what? I should really look and see if I can find my other working cable, because I know I had two of those really short ones. I cannot find the other one for the life of me. Could be anywhere. Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree, Scotty. Yeah, Shando's a real loyal friend here. I love him. He's very smart too. He's a very smart dog. Smartest dog. I mean, I've grown up with dogs my whole life, right? My family, we've always had a dog in the house. Shando's the smartest out of every single one of them. What is it, buddy? Yes? Well? Well? It's getting a little dark now, bud. Oh, yeah. You're gonna be cute, aren't you? What? No, wait, yeah. You know what? I just filled up your dog food bowl, and it looks like you haven't touched it, my friend. Yeah. Sometimes he wants me to just stand here and watch him eat. Very well. Be my guest, honey. Guess that's the best lighting we're gonna get, other than the dining room here. There we go. You want me to watch you eat, huh? Shando's mukbang. Yeah, I filled up this bowl like 30 minutes, like, before I even started eating, okay? Now he's just like, yeah, I am hungry and I want you to watch me eat, Mom. I want you to film it. I want you to film my mukbang. You silly goof. Hope the battery doesn't shut off while this is going on. Yeah, it's 15% battery life now. Internet might be working now. Might be working now. Okay, buddy. You don't need to go, huh? It's chilly out there. Yeah, I thought my internet wasn't working there. Well, buddy? 5:22. I mean, I feel like we should go out, but it's freaking cold and I do not have a good coat. Okay, how's everyone doing? So, I'm gonna need to charge my phone. I'm gonna need to end this live stream pretty soon here. We are now at 10% battery left. How's the connection going? Sec, I think I left, whoa, that's dying. What's up, kiddo? See if I left anything in here. probably going to do that, but play video games that is, but my phone is dying, so it's not gonna work out. So I just wanna say thank you for watching my channel, guys. I'm about to head out now. I'm gonna do something with Shando. Hey Darcy. Yeah, I'm about to end this live stream, okay? Thank you, Darcy. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to the next live stream, and I'm really grateful for the support and everything. It's very much appreciated, and yeah, I'll try to figure out ways to expand this channel and make it a little more interesting. So, all right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It's much appreciated. And I'll definitely stay warm. Thank you. Yes. Oh, I did follow you on Instagram, Darcy. I think I did. I'll double check to make sure, okay? But I couldn't see any messages from you. Oh no. Okay, stay safe, Brandon. God bless everyone. Take care.